My name is Liza, and welcome to your sacred space and your yoga practice. If it is your first time here, welcome to your practice. Again, this is so weird. My name is Lisa. The YouTube intros are always so strange. But thank you so much for joining on in. We are doing an Imbolc hips and core yoga flow to awaken the inner fire. I think around this time of year, we're finally starting to see that the days are getting longer. It's at the end of winter. Spring is literally a month away, and we're just ready to embrace a new season, a warmer season, a warmer time. So, with that, we are going to be thinking about things that need to be reawakened within ourselves, ideas that may have been dormant, or maybe feelings around, this is my winter right now. I feel like nothing's moving, nothing's growing, there's stagnant energy. This practice is meant for us to awaken that inner fire in a very gentle way and to release everything that doesn't serve us. Is almost this purification ceremony. Imbolc is the pagan holiday that honors the goddess Brigid, the goddess of fire, the goddess of fertility, the goddess of rebirth. She is like her own spring. So we will be embodying that within the body. So with that, let's go ahead and start by lying on down. If you need 2 blocks, go ahead and take a hold of them. And this is like our winter, right? There's almost this dormancy, and if you found this video maybe where you're not feeling like spring or summer, you're more feeling like it's dark, it's cold, you feel like nothing is working, or there's not a lot of movement. Allow yourself to come just as you are to the yoga mat. Taking a nice big deep inhale into your belly. And exhale, sighing out, letting on go. Breathing on in. And exhale. Last big deep inhale. And exhale. And as you breathe organically, maybe you set an intention for this practice, something that you need to bring a bit more energy to, a bit more fire to, maybe something you wish to release as you embody the energy of this practice. But feel free to set that intention. And with that, big deep inhale. And on an exhale, begin to wiggle fingers and toes This is meant to be a gentle, warm flow. So we're going to do a lot of creative movement that will get the blood flowing, but we're not going to go too deep into the practice in terms of the very like physical, almost gymnastic-like yoga. And continue to wiggle fingers and toes. And from here, hug the knees in towards the chest, tracing circles onto the ceiling one way. And then the other. Currently, right now, we can't see it. We can't see the buds, but currently, right now, the earth is thawing. And the seeds are getting all of that groundwater, that ice, melting into the earth. And they're growing. We just can't see it yet. It's taking a moment to honor the intention that is growing within you. And from here, can you see if you can lift shoulders off the yoga mat, head, neck, and chest? And exhale, release and lower. Let's do that 3 more times at our own pace. Inhaling. And exhale. Breathing in. Sighing out like a moving or germinating seed. Last time at your own pace. And exhale. Beautiful. From here, go ahead, slowly see if you can extend the legs on out. It doesn't have to be in alignment with the hips. It can be just outward, nice and long, but we should feel our belly reacting. And as we draw the navel and rib cage on in, we can lift the shoulders off the yoga mat, maybe reach towards the feet or the back of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, hug the knees on in and release. 3 more times at our own pace. You can always skip around. Inhaling. And exhale. Breathing in. And sighing it out. Last big deep inhale as you feel the energy move into you. Stay in this posture. Repeat the affirmation, I am worthy. I am worthy of all good things coming my way. Feel that fire awakening those good things that are coming your way. And exhale. Ooh, release. Great work. Place the feet onto the earth. Feel for the back of the heels, the feet with the fingertips, or just make sure that the ankles are underneath the knees. So when we hug the inner thighs in towards each other and we lift the hips off the yoga mat, we feel a nice stretch in the abdominal muscles or the lower abdominals. Just for a moment, engage the glute muscles. Big deep inhale. Exhale, release the hips on down. 3 more times. Breathing in. And exhaling, worthy of all good things coming my way. As you inhale, breathe into that truth. As you exhale, release everything else. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. From here, can you rock and roll on up to seated position? But if that isn't good for your back today, you can always roll onto your side and press on up to your comfortable position. Coming on to the hands and knees for tabletop position. And grounding down through the fingertips, the base of the knuckles, like a cat kneading into the yoga mat, firming the forearms in towards one another, drawing the navel on in. We're going to go ahead and see if we can reach the right foot up and back off the yoga mat, then bend the right knee and send the right knee forward, back, and up. I actually did this sequence on Sunday in my live Insight Timer class, so I'm pretty sore from that, which is great because I didn't feel like I was working that hard in the middle of it. So if you feel a bit sore after this sequence, it's kind of like the same sequence we did on our Sunday class for those of you who may be joining me from there. Take a nice big deep inhale. And exhale, reach the right foot on back, and then see if you can sweep the right foot all the way over out to the side, planting all 4 corners of the foot
onto the floor. I'm going to walk my left knee a little bit over to the left side, and I walk my fingertips as far forward as possible. Taking a nice big deep inhale. Exhale. Repeat the affirmation again. I'm worthy of all good things coming to me. I'm worthy of all good things coming my way. As we breathe on into that affirmation, it is purifying our energy, allowing the good things to come to us as we release the stuff that doesn't serve us, release the challenges we must be strong through. Big deep breath in. And exhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Ground down through the left hand. Sweep the right hand on up towards the ceiling, opening up in the chest, opening up in the abdominals. And then exhale, swim the right foot on down, or right hand on down. Bring the right knee back to center, opposite side. Let's go ahead and see if we can trace circles with the left knee, reaching the left foot up and back and sending the left knee forward, down, back and up, forward, down, back and up. Getting into the right glute muscle, feeling that strength building. Press into the fingertips, firm the forearms in towards one another to create a stability for the upper body. Breathe through the heat. It's hard to grow. Growing pains. I always wonder if plants feel growing pains the way humans feel growing pains. Let me know in the comments if you're a botanist or if you know a lot about that. I'm curious to know if plants go through growing pains too. And when you are ready, go ahead and reach the left foot back and then sweep the left foot all the way out to the side. I'm going to walk the right knee over to the right side of my yoga mat to create that space for myself, and then walk the fingertips as far forward as possible, bowing on down. You can, and I should have said this earlier, you can use your blocks underneath the hands to feel a bit more stable in this posture. But if you want to get a bit deeper into the bow, you can release the blocks for now. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in and sighing out. I am worthy of all good things coming my way. As you inhale, breathe into all good blessings you don't even know that are coming to you yet. As you exhale, imagine yourself cutting all and any energetic ties, letting go of the things that just don't serve you anymore. And when you are ready, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, ground down through the right fingertips, sweep the left hand on up, opening up in the abdominals. And exhale, release that left hand on down. Bring the left knee back to center. Ground down through the fingertips. Ooh, that feels so nice. Press into the hands and feet. Lift the hips up nice and high. Come into your first downward facing dog. And really begin to pedal out the legs, bending through one leg, reaching through opposite heel. I was watching one of my earlier videos from years ago, and I want to break down downward dog again for you guys because I feel like I could spend such a long time on it. It's a very challenging pose. But the cool thing is I think it's something that anyone can work on. And I really want us to spread through the shoulder blades. So if I can turn and maybe you can see me, hopefully you can get a close-up on my back. But instead of going here, I want us to really go here with the downward dog. Spread the shoulder blades from side to side, bending on in to the, or I should say grounding on down through the hands. Maybe a slight bend in the elbows as you firm the forearms in towards one another. And then you'll feel it in your upper body and you won't feel it so much in your wrists. So taking a nice big deep inhale. And exhale, pedaling out the dog for 2 more breaths, breathing in. Sighing it out. Last big deep inhale here. And exhale, slowly go ahead. Inhale the right foot on up as the left foot comes to center. Bend the right knee, send the right knee in towards the chest, hug it on in, and then can you caterpillar, send the shoulders over the wrists like you're rolling on forward. And then inhale, pressing up and back. Ooh, 2 more times. Hug the right knee on in towards the chest, caterpillar roll up and over. And exhale, pressing up and back. Last time, hug the knee in towards the chest, caterpillar roll, shoulders over the wrists, and press up and back. And release. We're going to do the opposite side. Pedal out the legs. Don't worry, we're going to take a child's pose soon. From here, send the right foot to center. Sweep the left foot on up. And then hug the left knee in towards the chest, caterpillar roll, sending shoulders over the wrists. And pressing up and back, reaching the left foot up and back. 2 more times. Hug the left knee in towards the chest, caterpillar roll. And pressing up and back, doing great. Last time. Hug the left knee in towards the chest, caterpillar roll. And exhale, pressing up and back. And release. Take a well-deserved child's pose. Bring the knees mat distance apart. Bring the big toes together. Bow on down into your child's pose. Breathe. Feeling that gentle heat as it burns away your challenges that you must face, or the things that you wish to manifest. So you release the things that don't serve you so you can make space for the things you wish to manifest. Inhaling and exhale. Great work. Let's go ahead, come into downward dog. And then walk the feet towards the hands, coming into forward fold at the front of the yoga mat, making sure that feet are a little bit more than hips distance. So let's say mat distance apart, and just begin to bend and straighten, getting into the lower body. Take a hold of opposite wrists, forearms, elbows, and just allow yourself to sway. Last 2 breaths. Last big deep inhale. Exhale, ground down through the feet. Inhale, swim the arms out to the side. Reach the hands on up, breathing in. Exhale, hands come through prayer. And release. Let's interlace fingers behind us, creating a basket with the hand like you're carrying a basket of berries that will be growing soon. And then go ahead from here, see if you can send the hips forward, opening up in the heart space. And exhale, send the heart to the inside or the inner legs, the midline of the body as you send the hands up and over, getting a nice stretch in the hamstrings as you ground down the heels of the feet, and then send the sit bones up nice and high, getting into the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Last big deep breath here. Exhale, release the hands on down. Step the left foot on back. Bring the left knee on down. And as you know, the right foot is to the outside edge of your yoga mat. But go ahead, turn onto the heel, making sure the right toes are facing in the same direction as the knees. You can use your blocks if you need to send the hips forward and back, forward and back. Getting again into the hamstring. Make sure that you are flexing the toes. I know you got this. Breathing in. And sighing it out. Releasing all that does not serve you, making space for what does. Last big deep breath in. Exhale. Great work. Bend all the way on into the right knee. From here, feel free to move the blocks to the side or not. You can always, if it feels better, keep a block underneath that left hand. But if it feels good to ground down through the left hand and then take the right hand and send it gently to the inside of the right leg, right thigh, press the right thigh while getting into the hips. You're going to love me or hate me for this one. Go ahead, heel toe the right foot all the way out to the side. Send the left hand to center. Lift the left knee on up and then pivot on the pinky toe heel side of the foot. You're like, I thought this was supposed to be gentle. It will be, I promise. Just lift the hips a little and lower. Lift the hips and lower. Last time or skip, your choice. And release. Come into plank pose, release the knees, release the belly and chest, come into reverse shavasana, take a break. Sending the forehead on down to the hands, bend the knees, sway them from side to side. We're going to do the last side or the opposite side, and then we will finish. Inhale. And exhale, send the hands to frame the heart space. Bring the tops of the feet to the floor. Can you rise through head, neck, and chest into a baby cobra? And then exhale, lower the forehead, curl toes under, press up and back. Downward facing dog, and to pedal out the legs. From here, you know where to go. Walk the feet towards the hands, coming to forward fold, but feet as wide as the yoga mat. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Let it be creative. Take a hold of opposite wrist forms, elbows. Let yourself dance and sway in a healthy and grounded way that feels good for the body. And when you are ready, take a nice big deep inhale. Exhale, reach the crown of the head to the ground as you send the sit bones on up, getting into the hamstrings, the lower body. And inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, reach the hands on up. Exhale, thumbs to heart space, bringing it back to your intention. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side and up. Exhale, fold on forward. Great work. Step the right foot on back. Release the right knee on down. Send the hips forward and back, forward and back. Use your blocks if you wish. Take a moment to be proud of all that you are doing, that all you are and all that you bring to this mat is more than enough. Last 2 breaths, inhaling and exhale. Last big deep inhale, great work. And then on an exhale, bend on into the left knee, move the blocks out to the side. Bend all the way on into the elbows, getting into the hips, and then ground down through the fingertips and see if you can lift the right knee off the yoga mat. From here, can you heel toe the left foot out to the side as you pivot onto the right foot, sending that right foot to center, sending that right hand to center, making sure the hand and the foot are in alignment. Left foot is on out, just 3 times. You have this. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in. And sighing it out. Last time. Inhale, send the hips up. Exhale, slim the left hand on down. Come on to the ball of the right foot. Step back into plank pose. Take a nice big deep breath in. Exhale, release the knees. Let's see if we can lower chin and chest on down to the yoga mat. And can we scoop on through into baby cobra? Just as you see, I'm pressing the block with the crown of the head. That's kind of how we're scooping on through, rising through head, neck, and chest, hugging the shoulder blades in towards one another, like you're trying to hug a pencil in between the shoulder blades. And press up and back. Take a well-deserved child's pose. We should feel a nice heat. That inner fire is stoked. Taking a moment to breathe into the lower body. And sigh out. And when you are ready, slowly come to rise all the way on up and come to lie on down onto the yoga mat. You have done amazing. Let's take a nice, well-deserved happy baby, hugging the knees in towards the chest, taking a hold of the ankles, the sides of the feet, opening up in the chest, creating space in the hips as you breathe in, sigh out, rocking from side to side. Breathing the knees back together, sending the hips over to the left. Inhaling them back to center, sending them over to the right. And slowly bring them back to center and coming into a well-deserved Shavasana. Take a moment to visualize what a hearth or a fire ceremony, a ceremonial fire. And anything, any challenge, any heartbreak, any bad experience, any regrets, any doubts, any fears that you may have, throw it into this ceremonial fire of Bridget, the goddess of hearth and renewal. Breathing in, allowing all good things to come your way. Exhale, sighing out, letting go, letting the fire take in everything. Sacred fire that doesn't serve you. Until eventually it slowly dies out. And when you are ready, or if you wish to stay here for as long as you desire, you can. But when you are ready, you can feel free to wiggle your fingers and toes, maybe even set a new intention for yourself, for your day or night, your week ahead. And feel free to come back to your comfortable position, whatever that is for you. I thank you so much for joining me, my friends. May the fire, the sacred fire of creativity and healing, may it always be within you. May it wash away any challenges, any fears, any doubts, anything weighing you down, and may it spark life into all good things coming your way. Feel free to stay in touch. Feel free to let me know how you enjoyed the practice, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Om Shanti Shanti Peace. Namaste.